exactly what we have been waiting for. Our decentralized exchange. Mass adoption plan is being implemented. Sharding the future of blockchain technology. The future is now. We have arrived. Second quarter 2019, hitting our roadmap. The wait is over. Are you ready? The world will know Apollo currency. What's next, Apollonauts?
Good morning, crypto world. It is 11:07 p.m. 5/26/2019, and guess what? The market's doing good, and Apollo is going to have big news this week. Big news. So it's a big celebration coming. All right, now with the live coin watch, you've got 8664 for Bitcoin, and I'll go through the short list here. But the main thing you have to keep in mind too is the United States of America. Memorial Day, when you're viewing this, to the support and the memory of all the servicemen and women who have served the country of the United States of America. Back to the crypto news, 8662, 265 for Ethereum, XRP at 40, almost 41, Bitcoin Cash at 427.56, Litecoin at 111, EOS at 687, Binance Coin at 34.35, Stellar at 13, Cardano at 8, Tron at 3. All right, Tron. Then, let's see, Bitcoin SV 106, Monero at 93, and Dash at 161. IOTA 40 cents. Now let's go in quickly. I want to show you this. With the Bitcoin surge, you have had a few days of sideways motion with Bitcoin, and in the past you would have had a sell-off because people would have got nervous and they would have sold thinking that it was going to dive down and they wanted to gain their profits. But this year there's a whole different mindset. You saw basically here that maybe you didn't see this, but there's about a $6 billion surge in volume. It's $6 billion surge. And when that happened, holy mackerel. So you can see it right there. In the 1 week view, up she goes. And tailing off just a little bit there. Down just a little bit for the last hour, 0.39. But the main thing is up 8.51% in its increase in pricing. So I think you're going to see that you'll have some sell-off go on here, but not a lot. And then we will be seeing 9,000 very shortly. And this is just the beginning of its run for this year and next year. Great news there. Now, with the situation with Bitcoin and what's going on, everybody says that it could be for any of the investors out there that are advising. It's exciting. And Barry Silbert put out a piece, barbecue or watch Bitcoin price. I'll tell you one thing, do both. That's just a rush. You know, that to see this type of action, you gotta love what's happening. And again, this is just the beginning for 2019. Just the beginning. Security token platform ISTOX admitted to central bank sandbox. Singapore exchange-backed security token platform ISTOX has been admitted into the fintech regulatory sandbox set by the Monetary Authority of Singapore, the country's de facto central bank. Operating with a sandbox since the start of this month, ISTOX is now onboarding its first batch of issuers and investors to enable trading of digitized securities on its platform from Q4 of this year. The firm announced in a Medium post Friday. Not bad. This one here I can keep going through. It's a good article and it shows you what the future is for them. Not bad there. Bitcoin outperforming stock market by a whopping 10 times in 2019. It's just the beginning. Trading app Robinhood set to raise at least $200 million. with Robinhood, they are one of the better ones, and further report, an unspecified source familiar with the matter told the outlet about the company's plan to raise further funding. Moreover, Bloomberg reports the round would increase the firm's value to between $7 billion and $8 billion. But the details could change. So Robinhood, with coming out and basically said they would do the zero-fee stocking trading. That was so exciting. Now they're building and building, trying to get every state involved. And of course, they officially launched their crypto trading app in New York following the acquisition of the Bit license. And that is cool there. Once they get all the states and progress around, Robinhood, that's what's worth what it's worth. It's going to be a rush. Okay, now, of course, keep in mind too that with decentralized trading, Apollo's decentralized exchange going active very soon. Talk about fees. What fees? Okay, that's a beautiful thing. Robinhood's going to have some competition. As a result, we'll look at this. We hit the bottom of the bear market, and now we have entered into this bull market. It would not surprise me if we entered a kind of 2 to 3 year bull market now. Yeah, that's it. This is Pompliano. Okay, now, when you look at this article going down a little bit further, indeed, as to set to happen every 4 years in May 2020, Bitcoin mining block rewards will have again. This will reduce mining output and restrict supply, pushing its value higher even if demand remains constant. As Bitcoiners reported, Bitcoin's stock-to-flow model that posits scarcity in value, being in a direct relationship, puts the price of one Bitcoin at $55,000 by 2020. Yeah, not your financial advisor, but I have recommended it for quite a long time. Bitcoin is something you may want to look at. Why? You can buy some of it, you don't have to buy the whole thing, and it's most likely going to gain you some profits. And that's just a rush. Definitely a rush. Can we say it's exciting to watch the crypto market versus stocks right now? Definitely. Justin Sun tweets something amazing coming. Tron TRX jumps 12%. We'll have to see if his tweet hyping is true and exciting. Is it exciting for everybody or just him and BitTorrent? We will see. Something huge and amazing going on about Tron and BitTorrent I will share with you after June 1st. I think I have 70% to win and nail it. Fingers crossed. Okay, Justin. Give him credit. He's always out there, though. Always out there and engaging in the community. That's what you need to succeed in anything, is engaging. Okay, European central bank. Bitcoin isn't a threat. Cryptocurrency, not a new asset class. Thank you, European Central Bank. Eurozone's chief financial regulator has released its report on cryptocurrencies and the implications on the financial stability of the region. The paper took a neutral stance towards digital assets and said they weren't a threat to the economy. There's more to this. I'm not going to read all through this, but that is a positive, not a negative. Ethereum, it could be a negative for Ethereum. Ethereum 2.0, 7 years away to be implemented in 7 distinct phases. Oh my God. Several years away? The way that the technology advances come, and so fast, this could put them at a, how can I put it, try to catch up phase. You look at what Apollo's done in the last year with their updater, that you can update the network with one input. Okay, they have preventing forks with their setup. Also have sharding, which is coming with a magic block of 2,250,000 shortly. Then you have so much more built in with DApps coming and smart contracts. Yeah, that's and what they're doing versus what Ethereum's doing. There's a difference. Apollo's going to the top 5. Why are they going to be going to the top 5? Well, with their basically the media that's going to hit pretty soon because of their Africa push for national currency. You're going to see more and more news outlets pick up about Apollo currency. Then they're going to see all the high tech that Apollo has of the Hermes 1 to 2 second speed transfer. That is the bomb. When the basically the media networks hit it and see about the decentralized exchange, built into the all-in-one wallet, and what they're doing for national currency. If they sign a national currency deal, which I think they're gonna, more than one too, by the way, in Africa, Apollo is going to do what no other coin has done. And with their fastest network in the world, and the most private with a public option, and their all-in-one wallet with a DEX included in messaging and data storage, yeah, Apollo is going to the moon and beyond. This signing with ADF Group, this ADF Group working with the 53 nations, the CEO is a man of influence. And he's going to head the Apollo headquarters, this gentleman, in South Africa, and push Apollo through the continent. Hello, Houston. The people's currency is coming. Let me get back to one more thing before I go, and I'll tell you this. You've got how LitePaycoin and Apollo intend on achieving obfuscation in and outside the masternode world. Sounds, for a lot of people to look into that, they're going, coding stuff. Don't know what it comes down to. With the privacy and what's going on, they're comparing these two coins. And guess what? Apollo kicks butt when you read through it. And it truly is. When you read this article, it stands out more than the other. And there's a good reason for that. Apollo is the all-in-one. And LitePaycoin's not bad, but Apollo's got you beat. Okay, so remember this, folks. Back a little bit over 1 year ago, I said to you guys on April 12th, 2018, you won't believe this project, Apollo Currency. You got to look into it. Watch these videos, and then I'll talk to you after the video ends. Do you remember that? Well, guess what? That's going to go down in history. Because right now what's happening with Apollo, oh my God. It's going to be fun to watch. Just like Bitcoin. Everybody have a great one.